Hello, everybody. Thank you for attending our meeting on this wonderful Thursday or whenever you happen to be watching this. And this video came out or was produced October 8th, 2020. And this will be our third meeting now, aside from Key Club 101. So, usually, for those of you that don't know, we do a brief recap of last week's news and the events that have happened. For those of you that know, we've been selling masks the whole week in front of the school. I'm sure you've heard it on the announcements or on the email. I'm not sure what our exact number of sales is yet, but I know we've been selling every day before school and during lunch as well. So we'll see how much we make by the end of the week. We might actually continue to keep selling masks in the next few weeks. So if you enjoyed that project or if you're still interested in selling at school, then stay tuned because we might still be doing that. And our board, we've still been trying to look for projects to do online. Because of the rules regarding coronavirus, it's been very difficult to find in-person projects that we can offer you guys. If there were no rules regarding it, we could have a lot more projects for you right now. But in the meantime, until this gets better, we need to be working hard on those online projects, especially the tutoring, Key Club to the rescue, and to make your own project. Those are the options right now, but we'll have more options later. And for those of you that are doing Key Club to the rescue, I have heard from, I think, a few of you, or at least one, that is, but if you haven't found a teacher yet, that's all right. If you don't want to do it, that's okay. But if you're interested, just talk to any one of your teachers and then you can get the process started. Just ask them if they want to volunteer. And that's how you basically get started. And if they say yes, then you can do this. So current and new projects. We don't have any new projects as of now. We have the same ones that we had last week. First one is obviously Learn to Be, the online tutoring service. I have had some questions about cost. It should be free. If you sign up for any kind of tutoring or any kind of volunteer site and asks you to pay, please don't continue on that. This is the link right here, and no website that we should give you should have any kind of fees or things that you need to give. So as you're looking for online projects and services, make sure that you don't feel like you have to be spending money for organizations to volunteer. That's never the circumstance here. We do have an opportunity for a student at Dow that needs to be tutored in math. So if you have a lot of skill in math, if you're in honors or advanced, or if you're in your later grades of school, like 11th or 12th grade probably would be the focus, let us know because we have a opportunity for you that's not online. So more project ideas, Catch a Fire online service. All the information's still here that you need. Any time or date that works for you. Now, as I've been looking through the website, I can tell that some of the projects are fairly difficult to look at. And to do online service through this website, it takes a lot of dedication. It's not the kind of thing that you're going to look at once and be able to understand everything about what to do for that project. You really are going to have to look through them and pick one that works for you. But it will take a little bit of time to get started on that. It's confusing at first, but if you keep looking, eventually you'll find a project that works for you. Or if not, you still have your own idea, your own project. Anything that you can do just by yourself, whether it's in person or online, that can count as your projects. Keep that in mind. Anything can count as service, right? I mean, as long as you're doing it for someone other than yourself of something that you're not actually obligated to do, if you're volunteering to help someone else, that's a project. There's tons of things out there, so just keep that in mind. Key Club to the rescue, we did talk about that. Make sure if you want to, that you're getting in touch with those teachers. I had a really fun time doing it, and I know a lot of students the last couple of years that have gotten, I mean, we're talking 100, 200 points, 20 hours worth of volunteering doing this, and it's really easy because you don't have to leave the school. Mask selling, as I said, it is still going on Friday, so you can do that during lunch or before school. The Google form was actually locked when I first posted it. That is fixed now, so you can sign up for that if you want. and we might be doing it next week, so stay tuned. And of course, bring a friend. If you invite someone and get them on the Google Classroom, you introduce them to the club, talk about what we're about, give them the Google Classroom link, things like that, you can count yourself for an extra hour of service for that point tally sheet. So if you guys haven't taken an advantage of that yet, make sure to do that soon. Because it's simple, it's easy, and it helps all of us out. And for those of you that are still working to find a project, that's all right. For those point tally sheets that we talked about at Key Club 101, just whenever you've done your first project, if it's this bring your own friend or online service, whenever you do your first project, just make sure that you have that point tally sheet sent in. We have already gotten a couple of those, and those that I have seen look pretty good. You guys did a good job following our formats well. And as usual, here's our contact information. Anything that you need to contact us is right here. We love hearing from you guys. And when I've gotten emails, I've made sure to respond to them. And lastly, I just wanted to say that I know things have been difficult this year, and the challenges that coronavirus has brought us has made in-person volunteering a very difficult subject to handle. But you guys have had a lot of dedication recently, and honestly make up some of the best members in the school because of the service that you've done in your own time. So I really commend you guys on all of your hard work. And if you keep working and we work through this and coronavirus will eventually go away, we'll be able to have those big in-person events again. But for now, anything that you guys are doing is better than the level that most students are at right now. You guys are really good at what you've done so far. So I wish you guys luck. If there's anything you need, feel free to contact us. And we'll have another one of these videos out in the next 2 weeks or so. Other than that, that should be all for today. So I hope you guys all have